Yeah, we back, y'all. Welcome to another episode of Mrs. Z and Fifth with your host, Zacchaeus in the Fifth General. What up, Zacchaeus?
Yo, yes, great to be back. Oh man, we was missing. Great to be back. Great to be back on air for real.
Yeah, man. Hiatus, but hey, man, we back. It is what it is. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Man, pay attention to our socials. We recently celebrated our 10th anniversary of our album that we did, The Example. You know what I mean? Round of applause. You know, so we definitely happy about that, and 10 years strong. We want you to still check that out, man. The album still stands the test of time. So
yes, it does. Timeless tracks on
classic album.
Yes.
Yeah, man. Any thoughts you want to give on that project, man? I mean, take your time, man.
Yo, that I enjoyed creating that album because every song that we did on that album, it just resonates with what's going on today. And
yeah,
the track was like hip hop fused with dancehall reggae.
Yeah.
And it was it was an experience because 2015 we just went into the stream. 2015 was more like I don't know how we could market it, but now marketing is even harder now. So we just decided to put out the project. We put out the project, and it took us some time to work on the tracks because we had to our work schedules are tough, and we had to really get together and just make it happen. Make it happen. But I'm glad we did that because it's all over iTunes. Yeah. It's a masterpiece because we took our time with it. We every song we sat down, we just put it together, and it became a masterpiece. Even till now, you can hear it, and you can hear the music work, and it's timeless. And that's what we wanted with that. We wanted it to be timeless because we didn't want to sound like the present trap or present with the trap music and other genres. Mumble rappers. We didn't want to do that.
Yeah.
We didn't want to do that. So we wanted to sound.
Well, think about it. And think about it. We came out before all of that. Before 10 years ago, a lot of things in the rap game has changed. And I like the fact that this is the year, that a lot of our legends have been doing some really good music this year. There's been a lot of good music this year from our legends. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Raekwon, Ghost, the Clips came back together. Those two brothers came back and did their project. You know what I mean? And we got more coming, you know what I mean? So I would say late last year and this year we started to see some of our legends come back, you know what I mean? And they're putting out some good music, man, and I'm proud of every last one of them. You know what I'm saying? Because they're not caring about the radio no more. They're just putting out good music to their fan base, and who it hits or who it hits. And that's how it should really work. You know what I'm saying? Forget the industry, forget about all of that. Forget about the trends. You go out there and you put some real hip hop out there, some real heat out there, and just push it to the
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
And I want to say, I'm very thankful and grateful to have done that project with you.
Likewise, yeah.
We had met in 06.
06, right? 2006, yeah. Coffee house.
And we instantly was like, yo, Staten Island, you know what I mean? And we instantly was like, yo. We got to work together.
We got to work together,
You've been my best friend ever since. You know what I mean?
Yes.
And I'm thankful and grateful to that. And I yeah, man. Yeah. And I'm thankful and grateful to that. And brother, I love you and your family, man. So
Yes, definitely. Oh, yes.
Very, very grateful. So, I know some people are gonna ask, Fifth, 10 years and you ain't had another project since then. I get it. We've been podcasting for 10. We've been podcasting within that time, but you know what? I can understand what people are saying, and you know what? For the people who have personally known me, have come to me and said, "Jay, you got to get back in that booth again." And you know what? We're gonna see what happens, man. We're gonna see what happens. We're gonna see what happens. So, you know, everyone out there, make sure y'all go stream that album. It's funny because when we came out with our album back in 2015, that was the earlier age of streaming. Not everybody had streaming memberships yet.
That's
you know
true.
What I'm saying?
Facts. Yes.
You know, people still bought digitals. You know what I mean? They buy a song, they'll buy a single.
Yes.
And the streaming age was after we put that album out. You know what I mean? Now people are used to streaming.
Yes.
And I've noticed when it comes to our I'll tell a little bit of our business. When it comes to our sales these days, people are just now starting to discover this project. You know what I'm saying? Just by looking at the stats. And hey, it's all good. It's all good.
It's all good. That's what I mean.
Like, listen. Yeah. Listen as you please. I mean, and that's another thing people gotta understand, man. Yo, you may put out something and, you know, cats may not rock with it in the beginning. That's because people don't know it. Then they find out about it and you like, dang, I put that out 5 years ago. Hey,
right.
Sometimes that's just how it works. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yes.
When you not signed to Def Jam or Bad Boy, you know what I mean? Oh, Bad Boy. If you're not signed those labels, you know, not everybody's not gonna know you. You know what I mean? So, but hey, these days,
that's a fact. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Right. These days, things are different, man. You know. So, all streaming platforms everywhere: iTunes, Spotify, Tidal, wherever, YouTube Music. You can. It's you know.
It's everywhere.
Also, you know, our libraries on social platforms like Instagram. You know, and TikTok and all that. So, you know, if you want to post a picture and search for our music and put that as your background music, hey, go right ahead, man. I support that. Yeah.
Years, I can't believe it.
So, all right. 10, yeah, man. Yeah, man. Yeah. So we're gonna get to that. We're gonna get to the show, man. Let's let me pull up this clip, man. It's something that I saw in passing not too long ago. I ain't even really see the whole clip. You know what I mean? I saw parts of it. So we're gonna check this out, man, because you know, somebody ain't happy, man. I ain't mad at her for not being happy, but it is what it is. Let's talk about it.
Kelly Price is speaking out, and she is saying that Black women are some of the most nasty, disrespectful people. Let's take a look.
All of us? Damn. While you looking for a new job, I'm still going to be selling out theaters and venues, looking like a fat slob in clothes that you said that I look nasty in. I don't even do this, but I'm so sick of Black people and their bull. I'm saying what I want to say. If you got a problem with what I'm saying, and you know, Lord, pray for me. Black women, you are some of the most nasty, disrespectful people say about other Black women, but you're an activist and you are educated. Find yourself, because a degree does not give you class. Find yourself, because a degree ain't going to get your stupid into heaven. Find yourself, because being a keyboard thug on social media ain't going to do nothing but your when somebody walk up on you that don't know that you don't even know is watching you.
She fed up. She got trolled. She clearly got trolled on social media. She reached her breaking point.
Yeah. So what she talks about is she had performed, and now on that video, fans went under, or people went under and were commenting whatever. They turned the comments off on the video, and then she goes live to make this response to it. And I will say, a lot of people were upset that she went live and said these things.
No, she is right. She is totally right to feel the way that she wants to feel. Obviously, she didn't mean all black women. But this one thing I want to go back to, when Keke Palmer just said something, she had to sit down and she said, yo, you can say how you want, you can feel how you want. But what happens to group chats? Say it to your friend. You don't got to comment it. You don't got everything, don't have to be on a show or online. What's wrong with commenting on how Kelly Price looks to your friend group?
You don't get group chat. You get it when you do a YouTube video. You get it when you do an Instagram video. I'm not talking about Kelly. I'm talking about the people that are talking about her, man. Pay attention.
Yeah, because she generalized. She said all instead of just saying these particular people.
But she didn't say the word all. She just was like black women.
She was vague. But even if she had,
I just hate how y'all excluding black men because she started with black men first. But of course, Lauren don't see us.
No.
She just, of course, she don't see us. She rather reinforce what she said about black women. She just not gonna ignore the fact that she went off on black men. She ain't stay on y'all too long.
Whatever. She went in. She felt
she did on black men too. She spoke about 3 minutes on black men before she went on black women. I listened. You know why? Because Lauren asked me to.
I did. Anyway, she did talk about black men, but I think what she said was there was only but so much she could say because as a black man, if you so concerned about a black woman's body, she summed it up in 4 letters, starting with a B. So
4 letters start with a B. What's the 4 letters that start with a B?
Oh, it's 5.
Boy, boy.
That education.
Kelly. I don't know. Now I can't let you generalize, Kelly, but there's one person that I think what you were saying applied to. Okay, and her stupid ass ain't getting into heaven if she don't.
Yo, I could not figure it out. Like 4 letters B.
B. Oh my God.
Wait.
Jesus Christ.
Kelly Price also addressed people who said to her in this live, "You're a celebrity. You signed up for this." Let's take a listen.
I don't buy into because I'm an artist. I don't have the right to respond when someone says something that's out of pocket. That's where. Again, depending on who you are and where you're from, you wouldn't walk up on somebody in the street and say that because you might not make it home. This is my official advisement. If you don't like me, get the hell off my social media. But I'm serving this to you as a warning because where I'm at right now, I'm not getting back online saying anything about this anymore. I'm glad I saw your names because when I pray, I'm praying that God give you exactly what you deserve.
God gonna be like, why are you praying to me about these bots?
Okay. No, he's not. They probably real people. She probably did her research and they real people and they probably people that she knows she can get to.
The problem with social media though is because I understand her pain, but you're really swinging at ghosts. You know what I'm saying? Like you don't really know any of these individuals. And I know it gets frustrating and I know it gets annoying, but you really don't know any of these people. So who are you even talking to?
The activists. She said activists.
But you fuel their fire because they're gonna go in even more now because they know it bothers you.
They was in the live as she was live going in and joking. She's like, y'all in here laughing, but you know, this is not. They were trying to go in as she was live. So
when they create that teleportation, when you can just pop up at somebody's house, boy, that's when it's gonna be on and popping. Let's see how y'all like in 10 years.
Look down and they will see them feet they was talking about. They will be like, oh no, it's Kelly. Right. No, that's what she said. They said about her. So I'm just saying.
Your stupid ass ain't gonna get into heaven now. She done told y'all. Keep it up.
Okay. Kelly Price.
All right. So sorry, y'all. That was a long video, but look, brother, I'm gonna let you go first. You said that you were familiar with this video before I played it, so give your opinions, man. You go.
I think Kelly Price was just expressing herself, but my thing is this. I agree on what Keke Palmer said about putting it out there just to put it out there, and she put it out there.
Yeah.
And certain things don't need to be meant to be said out there because other people are watching in. You know, other people. When I mean other people, I mean like different nationality, different race other than black people. They're watching this, they're hearing this, and then it makes us look like what's been making us look like this, like it's a big disunity. She said black women, the most foolish, disrespectful thing. I think she should have said some. I don't think she should have said just making a general statement because she's talking about herself too as well. So there's gonna be when you put out content and when you put out material and content for people to listen to. There can be people that could critique, whether they like it or not, whether they'll say bad things, they're going to say good things about it. You just have to have, like you said before, you told me not years ago, but a few months ago, it comes to the territory. And whether they want to receive it or not, they receive it. Whether they like it, and they're not going to like it. But because she got frustrated, she got aggravated, she said what she said. Out of the abundance of the heart, the mouth speak it. So she said it, and that's how she felt. Yes, yes, we degrade each other as child. We go against each other. We there's always seemed to be like a disunity amongst each other. Yes, and I guess she just lost her mind. Sometimes a person can just snap because she read the comments, and like what Charlamagne said. Charlamagne was like, listen, who did she? I mean, this could be people who leaving millions of comments, but you know, who does she really know she's talking to? But in reply to his comment, I think it was what's her name? One of the girls on the panel said to him, listen. She was like,
Lauren or Jess?
I think it was Lauren. I think it was Lauren. Lauren was more like, that's what she said. That's what she said. Lauren was more like, they didn't really make Jess and Lauren didn't really comment so hard about Kelly making. They just made a comment, but didn't really express themselves how they felt about her comments. How I feel about it is more like, it doesn't. Sometimes certain things don't need to be out there in the open. She could have just DM'd that, like direct message that person, whoever she is. She said she knows who they are. That's what she said. She could just DM them and just said what she said.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and it was a general statement, but that's my opinion on it now. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm gonna ask you this question.
Mm-hmm.
I later on played her saying that she doesn't agree with this notion that she doesn't have a right to respond to her critics. You know, would you also say that on one end, Keke Palmer will say what she said about, you know, some things don't have to be addressed that way. They can go to group chat, when Keke Palmer herself hasn't practiced that.
Nah, she came out.
Really
She came
go
out.
there.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
So that's. I mean, it's pot calling the kettle because even she herself hasn't practiced that, right?
Right.
So she's had videos come right. So what I'm saying is, wouldn't you also agree that it is Kelly Price's right to respond when she hasn't been responding and being quiet for how long, that, you know, at some point, you know, you're going to snap and say something? Wouldn't you also say that I wouldn't say entitled to that, but you would understand the reason why she would do that, right?
Sometimes people get frustrated, and it's healthy to express yourself instead of losing your mind and doing something. And Kelly, at a moment at that time, she wanted to express herself, and this is how she felt. But I'm sure, I always say this, her comment is possibly saying how a lot of people feel inside. How some people feel inside about Black women. I cannot. It sounds like she said in general, but she's expressing it in an angry way, angry manner. Her spirit wasn't happy, but she expressed herself. And some women to each other can be extremely disrespectful, extremely like putting her down because of this, putting her down because of that, and calling her old and all type of things they could say. So she just expressed herself, coming out in a way and saying, listen, Y'all y'all are disrespectful. So disrespectful. Why can't we respect each other? First, respect yourself. First of all, because you can't respect nobody if you don't respect yourself. And she just called them out. And I think she just called them out. Call them out on their nonsense. Call them out. I don't know if that shut the trolls up, because now they're gonna retaliate and they may say something silly just to get her riled up so she can say more stuff. That can happen too. Sometimes you need a wake-up call. If Kelly Price is saying, listen, we need to wake up and respect. Y'all are so disrespectful. So most ignorant people on the planet, so disrespectful, which is a hard thing to say. Hard thing to say. A very hard thing to say. Yeah, I mean, you got. I love using the word some, because not everybody's ignorant. I love using the term some. Because to me,
but not everybody. Well, all right. Keep in mind, I'm gonna only interject on this one. You can keep going. Keep in mind that that's how you speak. That's how I speak too, because I like to differentiate. I'll say, hey, if I think this is a minority of people or majority of people or whatever, right? But most men communicate in objectivity in terms of how we talking that. As where a lot of women, majority of women, I guess I have to say this, they're more subjective. So they're not always going to say the word some, even if they don't mean, even if they generalize, they don't necessarily not saying all, but they'll just speak. And then you have to ask them, okay, well, are you talking about some, or are you talking about most? But that's when you're in a conversation with them. Right. When they have when they have the mic to themselves and no one to interject, then they speak like Kelly Price. Right. But I also want to make this distinction. She was talking about her Instagram page, I guess. Maybe there was a photo she posted. So she's talking about the black men and women in her comment section. So she doesn't have to say the word some or most if most of the women in her comment section were talking crazy about it. But I think what would have helped is if she would have said, for those in my post, this is who I'm talking about. Exactly. And I want to highlight what she said about black men. She did say, that I think you're a B word if you gonna make a comment about a woman who's done nothing to you. Why would you get on there? A woman ain't done nothing to you, but you gonna get on here and be disrespectful. And then the reason why she spent more time talking about the women is because Kelly Price doesn't have a male fan base like that. So we have to put that context in there, Zacchaeus. We're talking about a artist who has a mostly female fan base. So being that she has a mostly female fan base that support her music and follow her Instagram page, right? She would get most comments from them. So that's why she spent more time talking about black women, because her interactions are more with black women than they are with black men, because black men ain't really studying Kelly Price like that. I mean, let's just be real.
I mean, no. I mean, some men just like the way how she looked. That's it.
Yeah, some may rock with her music. Some do. But we gotta keep in mind we gotta keep in mind the artists. Like, we gotta keep in mind who's talking, because now we can't, because check this out. Just like you said she can't generalize, we can't generalize all celebrities either. Right. So we gotta keep in mind this is Kelly Price. She has a mostly female fan base. She would presume and assume that most of her female fan base are black women. As she's observing her Instagram page post, she probably scrolled through whatever she could scroll through. There's probably so many comments, it's overwhelming. Oh, and she looked at, I guess, the profile pictures and was like, oh, these are black women. Assuming they're black women, I mean, they could be fake accounts.
Right.
There's a lot of fake accounts out here. So she don't know.
She don't know. She just commented on this. Yeah.
She's just reacting.
Yeah, reacting to what she read.
Right. You know, I hope that further helps your point. But yeah, go ahead.
Yeah. To be honest with you, the songs that I like from Kelly Price is Heartbreak Hotel with Faith Evans and Whitney Houston. Yeah. That song stands up with me with her. That's about it. Other than that, man, I mean, she's a great singer. If you hear her sing, she's a great singer.
Vocalist,
yes. Very good vocalist and everything. And I thought she was going to get a whole heap of backlash with that comment. In my mind, I thought that.
It's still not over. It's still not over. Think about it.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Yeah. I thought Dr. Umar Johnson would have jumped down her throat by saying that.
There's no reason. There's no reason for Dr. Umar to say anything about Kelly Price if Dr. Umar has eyes and ears himself and does his own research and goes to the post that she was referring to. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. You know, she just, you say things and because you're angry at the moment at the time, you're upset, and you say things at the moment at the time, and it happens to all of us. It happens to all of us, and even to the best of us. Sometimes you read a post and you comment on it. Maybe you won't put it out in public and say it out loud in public, but you comment on somebody's comment when they leave a comment. When you put out content, you leave a comment. And I remember I was selling a Jump for Jesus hoodie, and this woman came on my comment, made a comment. Although it got over 1,000, it went viral. That video I did with the hoodie on, selling that hoodie, that Jump for Jesus hoodie, and she said that you're exploiting Jesus, you're selling Jesus, you're exploiting Jesus. I said, how am I exploiting Jesus and you try to make money off of Jesus? I'm like, no. The Bible says make a loud noise to the Lord, and it didn't say just make one type of noise, but we can sell hoodies and gospel hoodies and t-shirts. And I made the comment and this left it there. But Kelly Price figured that, listen, I'm gonna just say it. And maybe at the moment of the time when she said what she said, maybe some people needed to hear that. Maybe some people need to hear that because.
Yeah, keep in mind she's hurt, man. To me, if you got to do a video that long to respond to your haters, it hits you in some kind of way. Wouldn't you agree?
Yes. And remember that we got to keep in mind that the industry is changed dramatically.
Yeah.
Dramatically. Artists can't just rely on music. They're performing like crazy. Kelly Price is probably doing shows like crazy. Remember how Angie Stone was doing shows like she's still touring.
Oh, man. Yeah, rest in peace, Angie Stone.
Rest in peace to the late, great Angie Stone. Still touring. So, and Kelly Price is most likely still touring. So it's a lot of stress. It's a lot of stress. And there's a lot of if they're not flipping their money and making investments and other ventures, like what Pastor Master P said, like he said that the music industry is over, streaming took over, and that was all about the product game. If they're not investing in like property or anything like that to slow down their tours, because they got to keep touring. Like Kelly Price, I'm sure she's touring a lot. She's doing engagements, and it could be a wear and tear on the body. And that's how artists are making their money. There's no more I'm making money off of my records so I can chill and relax. I'm making money off of my records because the streaming dominated the music industry with sales. It just destroyed it. So a lot of artists, a lot of the like I would say like even the old school, a lot of old school artists are touring like crazy. People still love Kelly Price. People still want to hear her music. People want to hear her sing. So, and she's probably like on the road a lot, traveling, trying to just make money in the music industry by just doing a lot of tours. And that alone, by you going to the city, sometimes a person just wants to chill. Everybody's human. Sometimes they just want to chill, they just want to relax. But in order for you to keep up, doing show performances, you got in order to make money with music now, it's tiring. Look, there's a lot of artists I can name that still touring. You like, wow, you're almost 60 years old and you're still going on tours. People love the old stuff, and it's a wear and tear on the body sometimes. And because of the comments, she probably took it out on the stroll and said, listen, blah, 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 most disrespectful, blah, 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 blah. And it's a lot. 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 Back then when people were selling CDs and making money over CDs, an artist could have chilled for a while and don't go on tour. But now it's a different ball game altogether. It is. It's just different. Yeah. Mm-hmm. And
could there be a bigger problem here? Because although we're talking about Kelly Price,
yeah,
what about your everyday black man and woman when it comes to how they're being treated and maybe because think about it this way: we're talking about Kelly Price as a celebrity, but everybody ain't a celebrity, and I'm pretty sure they share the sentiment that she has. I mean, before I get into that. I do. Well, hold on. Before I do that, there is a video that I do want to play, right?
Go ahead. Yeah,
and yes, this is another celebrity, but I have to. But I'm going to give another example of when, in another setting, where something like this is being said, kind of a microcosm of what happens in the comment section. But this is the kind of conversations that used to happen before social media. So I want to play this direct clip, right? And I think this is going to resonate with some people because they're going to be like, oh, wow, this sounds like something I've been through. You know what I'm saying? So let me play this clip real quick. And you're gonna see what I mean. Let's this up.
Yeah.
Here we go. This one. Peep this one, Zacchaeus.
Oh, he's funny. Clifton
This
Powell.
is a good one. Yeah, this is a good one. Peep this.
Dialogue.
Mazda, when I first got down here, because I'm coming off of being homeless and lost 10 million. People didn't know that. So now I got two cars, one for my girl and one for me. And I'm driving a nice Mazda. It's a nice car. I thought it was a nice car. This guy said to me at Atlantic Station, he said, damn, man, I thought you'd be driving something bigger than a damn Mazda. I said, my man, I'm paying for two cars. I got $3,000 in car notes. Yeah, but I'm just saying, you a movie star, you got a little ass Mazda. So now I went and bought a $115,000 big ass Yukon XL. So I'm coming out the store, out of the watching the football game the other night. This guy say, yo, my man, why you in that big ass truck? Bro, you can't never win, especially with black people. I love black people, but I don't fuck with any GGAs because they bring the race down, man. Stop that. Nigga, I'm paying, my car note is $2,000. What is yours? And I got 3 cars, man. What are you talking about? It's just, I remember one time I was outside a club and this well-known actor, Malik Yoba's car came up. And this might've been the time he might've had his friends go, or somebody, his antique car. This girl said, damn, all he driving is a little ass shitty Bronco. I said, ma'am, you can't count that guy's money. She said, I can do whatever the fuck I want to do. Man, it's weird, bruh. I hope y'all understand what I'm saying. It is weird being in the limelight and being judged on everything you do without people having the information. It's not just black folks, but I've gotten it from black folks more than white folks. And I don't care wherever I go, whether it's a basketball game, a concert, it's always one hater. that want to fight me or get in my face. So now I'm driving a Mazda when I first got.
Crabs in the barrel, brother.
Okay. All
Crabs
right.
in the barrel, brother.
I'm gonna get you. Right now, before I hand the mic back to you, because I'm gonna hand you the mic. You see why I played that video? Is it that much different than what Kelly Price is talking on? It's really not that much different, right?
It's not that much different. Okay. No, it's not that much different.
It's really not that right. Now this ain't beat up on black people day. Because first of all, I don't tolerate that. I love black people at the end of the day. Me and you both, right? So that's not what we doing. And I'm sticking up for our people. You know how it is.
Yeah,
you know how it is.
Yes,
right?
Yes.
So so we not doing that. But what I am showing is I'm pretty sure we've dealt with that on a everyday people level. Me and you, not even on no celebrity level. I'm pretty sure you wore a certain clothing item and somebody was like, "Yo, why you got that on?"
Yeah, why you wearing that? You look shiny, son. Why, man?
You know what I mean?
Oh, man.
You what? Right.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm pretty sure, we got clowned for not having the best looking pair of Jordans.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
But then let you get a pair of Jordans, then there's criticism there. So it's like, what are we doing? That's why he said you can't win, because he said you talked about my Mazda, then I go and get a freaking Yukon Denali. I think that's what he said, and then you got something to say about that. Right. And he said it. He said, I didn't just get that from my people.
Right.
But I get it from my people. Well, because Clifton Powell, you're a black man. You're going to deal with black people more than anybody else anyway. I mean, that's just how it is, right?
Yeah, yes.
Whatever you are in your culture, you're going to have more encounters with your own culture. That's just everyday life. And then I got another clip after this to play, and this is going to kind of draw all of this together. But your comments on that, Zach?
Listen, like you said earlier, I'm gonna just pity bank what you said, man. I mean, it's like if Clifton, because you look at him as a movie star, Clifton Powell, and they expect him to drive a Maybach and all that stuff. But the man is working hard in Hollywood. He's a legendary working hard in Hollywood, and all he can say is, well, you can't win. If he drives a Yukon or he drives a little putt car and he's a movie star, it's like he can't win. You always got to say something negative, always got to say something. And it can't be like, hey, how you doing? I love your work. Hey, how you doing? I admire you in movies. Hey, how you doing? There's always got to be something to that mentality of you can't have nothing nice, or I don't expect you to be driving this. I don't be expecting you to make your money this way because you aren't. Didn't I just see you in the movie? Didn't I just see you in the movie? Didn't I just see you in the movie with Ice Cube? Didn't I just see you in the movie with so and so? And it's like we can't win. And it's a mentality. It's a mentality that some of us have, that you always expect that us to have millions and millions. Not to say that he don't have millions, because he just said that he's paying $3,000 for a car. No, but more than one car though. More than one car. And that's all. And those who don't know, that's all of his royalties that he's getting from films. I don't know if he did any. I don't know if Clifton Powell did any other investments, but that's what he's getting off of films. And he said he paid for his car, he paid for his girl car. And he paying for his girl car. So, and so he's like, yo, Clifton, yo, man, yo, can I borrow $1,000? Because they think you're a celebrity, Yo, man, can I give you? Can I push my music to you? Because they think that you're a celebrity. Because they think that you're a celebrity, Yeah. And it doesn't work that way. It doesn't work that way. And even with us, everyday life. Let's talk about everyday life.
Yeah.
Even with us, when we we have something nice. We park it on our block.
Mm-hmm.
We have a night. We just a lot of us finance vehicles, and we and like I would drive through my neighborhood. I remember a few years ago, and I was like, "Yo," they put me, and I had knew a guy that was on the block, and I'm driving down the block, West Brighton. That's Staten Island. I'm in Staten Island, but he's waving at me, and I stopped now because I know him. And he know what he told me? He said, "Yo, man, I see you pushing that whip, man. You working, man." I said, "Yeah, I'm working. Yeah, I'm working." He said, I remember you from back in the days, man. You know, he looked at my face and told me, "You the streets, man. Don't forget where you come from. You the streets." I said, "What you mean?" "Nah, man, I see what some of our folks, man. You are the streets." I said, "What you mean I'm the streets? What are you talking about?" "Nah, I see you working hard and everything. You got you got a fairly okay car, man. You working hard and everything. Man, I'm trying to get a job out here." I said, "You could do the same too. I mean, and in other words, you can do the same too. I mean, you can do the same too. I'm not hugging the block like I used to anymore, but you can do the same too. I just want to live. I'm getting older, so I'm trying to provide for my family. I just want to have a decent, peaceful life. I'm not trying to hug no blocks no more, and I'm not the streets no more. I never was the streets." I said, "What is he talking about?" And then he was like, "Yo, can you get I know you drop pushing that whip, man. Can you give me a ride? Can you give me a ride and everything, man? I need it. And plus, besides, can you and look at this? And after this, Jay, you know what he asked me for? You know what he asked me? When can I hook him up with a job? When can you hook him up with a job?" I said, "Wait a minute, hold on. I can give you the information about a job, but I can't hook you up with a job if you want that. Yeah, I can't hook you up for a job, man. And because I'm not buying the socks from you." He was selling socks on the street. Listen, I give man I give him like $10 for the socks, but still, I can't bring you to a job. If I'm giving you information about a job, you gotta go there and get it yourself. And this is an everyday life thing. There's no celebrity with this. This is us. You know, Jay, they see you working hard and they want to borrow money, man. They call you up and say, "Yo, man, like one day, no lie. Yo, man, I'm short on my phone bill. Can you help me pay my phone bill, man?" I said, Can you just send me PayPal can you just send the PayPal to help me pay my phone bill? I said, "You want me to help you pay your phone bill? I'm backed up. If I don't pay this phone bill, they're gonna cut my phone off, man." I'm like, "Okay, I can't pay your phone bill, brother. I mean, you're a grown man. I'm a grown man. It looks like me sending you money to pay your phone bill. You just make a deal with the company. That's all. You got what's up, Boost Mobile? Just make a deal with them. Come on, man. And this is just everyday. This is everyday life. No celebrity, everyday life. It's everyday life. Yeah." So we have people with that mentality that they're entitled, that you owe them something, or they just make a comment on what you're wearing, or make a comment on what you're driving, and I understand where Clifton Powell is coming from, because they make comments. They can't see you. Nothing. I don't know. Some people have that problem in a barren mentality. Some people do. Some of us folks do. Yeah. They can't see you with nothing nice. Yeah, and that's the truth. Yeah. Oh yeah.
Well, so I have one last thing to play, then we go end the show.
Yeah.
So let's get into this. Because this is worth talking about.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Out. Please. How come we never hear about gender wars in other cultures? Like, none of my Indian homegirls be like, "Yeah, the men."
Gender wars. Yeah. You don't hear it in other countries.
I know y'all. Tell me. I want to know.
Hey, how you doing? I'm Omar Terrell. I'm gonna try to get through this as quickly as possible. I hate the gender war conversation, especially the black gender war conversation. But yeah, I wrote some things down. I hope you guys are here to listen. I'm gonna try to get through this as quickly as possible because I know people have short attention spans. Mind you, what I'm about to say is generally speaking, this is not a one size fits all.
Oh, come on. Don't freeze on me.
It's all generalization. But there are multiple reasons why other races don't do what we do to each other as the black community. But let me start off with this one. The black community has allowed the most toxic, dysfunctional, and morally corrupted individuals to be the spokesmen and spokeswomen for relationship input. Other races have not gone against their core traditional family values. Other races are raised to respect them and their culture. Blacks in general have a celebrity mindset. That means whatever these hip hop, mind you, all this is generalization. Other races look at hip hop as a means of entertainment. That's it. When it comes to other cultures, they don't exploit their relationship issues as a means of profit, but rather a discussion for all men and women. This is all generalization. In today's society, black women aren't willing to cater to a black man's needs. In other cultures, women don't look at femininity as a superpower. Black women view femininity in general as when hurt. Other races seek therapy. Black men and women seek revenge. I want to remind you, this is all in general. The black community stopped putting God first. The black community has adopted the culture of respect based on how much money he or she. Other races have more unity. Give us this one. There is a system that rewards individuals that broadcast black relation issues, which then gives incentives to keep pushing that narrative. And with all that said, I hope this answers her questions. Now my question to the black community, what are we going to do about it?
Please help me out.
I like what he said. He ran down the list. Okay. Yeah, it's true. We left God, man. We did, man. And the thing is that we lean too much how much somebody's making. Like, and that's like, and we lean towards the income more than the person's character. We lean towards the income more than, and then dealing with the individual, because it's all about well, how much he got, how much he's making, and what's his status, how much he's making. Is he a doctor? Is he a lawyer? They focus on the income, what's his status, and we forget about a person's character. We forget about the unity. We don't have unity amongst each other. It's always like a competition, and he's right about leaving God out, our first love. And so a lot of things he said that I agree with. I agree with all of them. I agree with all of them. It's true. And we look at celebrities a lot. We idolize celebrities. We idolize our celebrities, and we look at each other, and then we live by appearances. We judge each other by appearances all the time because we looking at celebrity. This is why, and I'm gonna say this. This is why the industry used hip hop in a way to connect it to prison, and because they know that hip hop has a strong influence on a lot of us, and they use it and they connect it to the prison industry. And this is why the industry and prison have some sort of connection. This is why a lot of us, it's easy for us to jump the charges, it's easy for a lot of us to go to prison. And they want to keep it where, when the industry promoted this, guns and shootings and trap drill and trap. And just listen to the lyrics. Yeah. The lyrics alone is like, it's death culture. The lyrics alone is death culture. It's like we're speaking death. Mm. And remember, there was a moment in time where every few months you hear about a rapper dying, getting killed.
Yeah.
Yeah, every few months at that moment, at that time. I remember back in before 2020. And it's sad that we cannot see what this system is doing to us. It's dismantling us like crazy. We can't even, we're the lowest of, as far as the financial totem pole, we're the lowest. We're the biggest consumers, but yet we're the biggest consumers, but yet we're the lowest when it comes to finances on the totem pole. Why is that? We got to learn how to support each other. We got to learn how to like when one of us get a victory, come out in big, strong support and support each other. Some places do. Some cities do. Some of us Black people in some cities do we support. And we need that across the board. We need that across the board. And it's sad to say that there's gender wars in our community. Shouldn't be. Now, this brother was saying that in our other cultures, they don't have that. You're not going to see that in the Korean culture. Maybe they do, but it's not broadcast. Maybe it's not really broadcast like that. And we just lean, and it's a lot of us. We just focus on, instead of focusing on, it's why a lot of us are single. Instead of focusing on, well, I can build with him. Yes, he's not making money now, but he has potential, because you overlook him because, yes, I'm working a security job, not knowing that brother is sitting down, studying, working hard to catapult to the next level. Maybe he wants to own his own security company. Maybe he's studying it, going into the medical field and studying. Maybe he's trying to create an app, but you don't know that because you're looking at the here and now. Not even studying his character. He's studying what he has in his pockets now. And that's the biggest mistake that needs to be corrected. Yeah. It's one of them. Yeah.
So I agree with the brother and disagree with the brother at the same time. So when the sister said that, she said her Indian homegirls. I mean, I don't know how many Indian homegirls she got, but I won't get into that. But she mentioned why she don't see it there. They have it too. But here's the difference. What she has to understand is that, specifically to the Indian culture, I'm sure she means East Indian, right? They have their commentary in their country, in their language, right? Here in America, when they immigrate over here, right? When they migrate over here, that's actually the real term. When a lot of those groups from other nationalities that are foreign to this nation, when they migrate over here, that side of them, they don't bring that here. When they come here, they get on code. So those conversations are happening, but they're just not on YouTube about it in the same capacity that Black people make. You know what I'm saying?
We just broadcast it more.
Right. Also, Black people don't understand how the algorithm works in a lot of ways. So this is how the algorithm works when it comes to us being targeted. And that is a microcosm of what's going on television, such as MTV and VH1, whatever, right? And I think you know where I'm going with this. There's a show called Love and Hip Hop, and there's a show called Basketball Wives. It gets a lot of ratings. So the algorithm on the internet says, well, that's what they like and that's what they want. So we're going to push the negative parts of YouTube to Black viewership, i.e. gender war, fights. A lot of fight videos of Black people are the most popular watch ones, right?
Yes.
And it would put off this perceptions that Black people are the only one doing violence when we know that ain't true according to data and statistics, right?
Nah, that's not true.
But that's how
Fifth. That's not
right.
true.
No, of course, I know it's not true, but this is for the audience listening, is that that's how the algorithm works. Also, I'll give you some insight to how the algorithm has affected me and Zacchaeus. When me and Zacchaeus were talking about in our early days of podcasting, when we addressed police brutality, those are the videos that got put into the quiet parts of YouTube. Okay. Then when we started doing dating topics, right, depending on what we was talking about, we started to see that get more light.
Oh yes. Oh yes.
Right. So, yeah.
It's all about the algorithm. But also, it's all about the yes, that's a fact. If whatever you like watching is what they're gonna push. And that's the truth. That's algorithm. That's how algorithm goes. Whatever you view more is what they're gonna push. Like social media. Whatever you view more on social media is what they're gonna push out to you. And if you keep on hitting the like button, and keep on looking for that content, it's gonna be more. It's gonna be more. And they know what you like. Oh, they know what you like. So they push it out there for you more to see. Yeah. And yet I agree with the on code. Yeah. It's true. You're not gonna see two Asian people swinging like that at each other.
No, they're not gonna
unless you're watching a kung fu movie or unless you're in art or
right, which that's entertainment, right?
Yes.
Because because they understand entertainment, and that is entertainment.
Yes.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
No different from okay. Let me name a kung fu flick that I really like. Ip Man, right? By Donnie Yen.
Yeah.
Right? Based off of a true story, right? Wilson Yip. Dope movie, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's entertainment.
Mm-hmm.
Right? That's obviously not all Chinese people. We know that.
Right. Yeah.
New Jack City. No different from a New Jack City. That's entertainment. That's entertainment.
Entertainment, yeah, right.
There's black people, but that's not all black people. All black people ain't Nino Brown and Pookie. Right?
Exactly. Yeah, right.
That's entertainment.
It's entertainment.
They know how to separate that from entertainment. The problem is black people, we need to do a better job of separating that. And then also, here's another thing. I think we need to be held more accountable, more responsible for the content that we put out there to correct our black men, women, and child. Because at the end of the day, the solution still has to be, hey, we could work this out. Yeah, we got this going on, but we could work this out. I think the problem is when we don't have a solution. You know what I'm saying? And then, because the brother said at the end of the day, what are we going to do about it? Well, I'll tell you what we're going to do about it. This is what we're going to do about it. We're going to get the black men and women who know how to be on code to stay on code and to be the ones who have the mics. Now, I can't control everybody, but those should be the ones you should be giving your ears to. You should not be giving your ears to people who are just for destruction. Because where's the construction? Zacchaeus, there's so much destruction, but no construction.
You got that right. Drop a bomb for that one. That's true.
Think about it. Destruction takes down a house. Construction builds up a house.
Yes.
Zacchaeus, that was my final thought. You have the floor.
When we gotta do a better job with representation and presentation on ourselves. And I'm glad. This is way back in the days. And was it back in the days? No. It was in the early 2000s. Remember, Shorty Low? Remember Shorty Low?
Yeah. Yep.
He was supposed to come up with yeah, he was supposed to come up with a reality TV show, Shorty Low and the 7 Baby Mamas. Shorty Low and the 7 Baby Mamas. And Oprah. That would
come out now.
Yeah. Oprah and I think a few other people stood up and said, no, enough is enough. Yep. Like, in other words, that's supposed to be our entertainment because they know what they call, and the network is saying that's what Black people like. They like to see drama. They like to see a Black man with 7 baby mamas. And that's supposed to be the reality show that came out. That possibly would have made a huge hit for him, but it's the image and the representation. And we need to be on code and check those kind of bad representations of Black people. We need to check that and be like, no, we're not gonna promote Shorty Low and the 7 Baby Mamas. We ain't gonna promote that. No. Bad enough you have hip hop, Atlanta hip hop women brawling and fighting it out for entertainment, bringing drama for entertainment, and housewives of Hollywood drawing it out for entertainment. You know, they drama always got to be drama just to get entertained. And that's what it is. But when we misrepresent each other and just come up with stuff like that, come up with content like that, and that's what it is. The content becomes a reality to us. We don't know how to keep it and say that's just entertainment. Keep that as entertainment. We make it reality. And that's the algorithm that we don't understand. A lot of us that just don't understand, you know? Yeah. That's my final. Yeah.
I appreciate that. I wasn't going to say anything, but you mentioned something, and I just want to speak to the hypocrisy of that of an Oprah. So Oprah comes against that show. I'm not mad at that, right?
Yeah, she did back in that. Yeah.
But where was Oprah to come up against the show right now that's on TLC about a woman who has 3 husbands?
I beg your pardon?
What? I didn't know that was.
I beg your pardon? Serious?
Yeah.
Are you serious? As a show?
Yeah.
The woman that has 3 husbands.
Yep, on TLC.
Is it a Black woman?
It's either on TLC. It's on one of those networks. Yes, it's a Black woman. She has 3 husbands. She started out with 2. She got 3 now, from what somebody told me. Yeah.
See?
I'm just saying, I mean, if you're going to be against it for all of it.
Exactly. Hello. Drop that button. No, what? Hello.
Oh, no, I will. Yeah.
Hello.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Wow, that's yeah. Come on, Tree. Well, I know there was a show with what do you call it? The show, a reality show. This man is married to several women.
Mm-hmm.
It's a white audience. He's married to several. I guess they'll bring that up and say, oh, but it's okay for. They're trying to make it's okay for women to marry 3 men. They're trying to make it okay.
The show is called. I just want it for people, you know. I don't want to just say it. So it's called Seeking Brother Husband.
What?
Yeah, it's been going on since 2023. It is a meet the polygamous couples, and it's mainly showing women with multiple husbands, but not the other way around with men with multiple wives.
Yeah, because you see, men started. See, they had a show. I forgot.
And it's on TLC. So I'm not talking about some show that's on YouTube.
Right.
I'm talking about a nationally aired show. I mean, it's cable television, but you get what I'm saying?
I get what you're saying. Yeah. They should have went against that. He should have went against that.
Thank you, sir.
You should have went against that.
Right, but she probably didn't because it's the woman.
It's a woman.
Yeah.
It's a woman. Yeah. Yeah, it's a woman. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yep.
It's a woman. Yeah. So she ain't gonna go against that. She ain't gonna go against that. She ain't gonna cross that. She ain't gonna cross that and go against that. See?
Yeah. Well,
do it for all of them.
I just wanted to add that since I said it, and I know somebody's gonna want me to back my claim, and that's where I get it from. So I'm not just pulling it out of thin air. But yes, there's a particular couple on that show or the other shows that are similar to it, where she has two men when the show starts, and she introduces a third man into the picture. There's an episode on that. Yeah.
I gotta
only
check
saw,
out one time.
Yeah, only saw 10 minutes of the episode, right?
That's
so
weird.
I'll be fair, and I'll be open for criticism because people will be like, "Yo, 50, you ain't even see the whole thing." No, I didn't see the whole thing. I just saw it went viral.
That was enough. That's enough.
But she got two.
She got two. Yeah.
Right. And my thing was, well, where's the man who got two wives? Right. Now, I'm sure there may be a show.
There is a show. It's called. The guy's name is Cody. He's married to he was married to 4 women.
Let me see. His name
it's called if I can remember the name of that show. There is a show like that. It's a white staff. It's a white staff. Yeah, it's called Sister Wives.
Sister Wives.
Sister Wives. There is a show like that.
Thanks for correcting me. Sister Wives.
Yes. I've been on air for the longest time.
Oh wait, hold on.
He's married to 4 women, but they're divorced now.
Oh, he's a white man.
He's a white guy. Cody's a white man. Yeah, but he's married. He was married to 4 women, but he divorced 3 of them, and he kept 1. And I'm gonna say this too.
Wait! Before you go, because we're gonna end this right now.
Yes.
So you know why he got there's this show?
Yeah.
Because he's white. I'm just gonna say what everybody's thinking. Shorty Low
is a black man.
Yes.
Rapper.
Right?
Yes.
Right. Okay. The Seeking Brother husband is a black woman.
See?
Right? And they let her have the show.
So they never put a black man in that position.
Right. So the reason why I had to make that point is because it's not going to be deemed and seen the same way. Right? Because they will make sure that other men in their community will say, "Oh, well, that's his thing. We don't support that for our family." Right? Mm-hmm. But the moment they show a black man with multiple wives on a TV show, he'll be looked at as right, but he'll be looked at as a Mac,
like a pimp,
right? And they don't want other black men to say, "Yo, this is on television,"
right?
All right, I'm gonna do this too, but I'm gonna keep it real with you. There are couples of all races. In America, because I know in other countries you can have multiples.
Right.
I saw them laws out there, right?
Yeah.
Right? But in America, they do not want to show a brother in that light. They don't want to show him in that light. Okay? So, because that doesn't make him look bad. If you show a black man on television thriving, and he got multiple wives and they fine too, that won't make him look bad. So that's why they can't show that to this guy right here. It makes him look to this guy, Cody Brown.
Yeah.
And like you said, he divorced all of them, is down to one wife. Well, because at some point they probably put that pressure on him and said, "Hey man, for the continuation of our community, we can't have you out here, man. We can't. America is not ready to support this as a mainstream marriage."
Well, it's supposed to be some type of Christian religion that allows
right.
That, you know? Yeah.
Right. Well, notice how I said mainstream marriage.
Right.
Because this is television.
Yes.
America, they're not there yet. At some point, I feel like it's going to be there because a lot of women are sharing men anyway. Right. Some of them knowing it and some of them not knowing it. Right.
Yeah.
You know, because, you know, this man got whatever resources. It could be anything. Right. So they're like, well, you know what? They rather share the man with resources than build with a man and they didn't get resources together. Backwards thinking, but it is what it is. Right.
Yeah.
You know, it's the whole I'm gonna have a harem concept, right? So other countries is other countries, but America is not ready yet.
Not ready yet, no.
To normalize
that lifestyle, yeah.
A lifestyle of a white, because they'll do it with a white couple first. Okay, they'll make sure that when they want to support this, they'll make sure that the white couple, okay, well, they'll normalize that first. But with this Seeking Brother Husband show, they're normalizing the black woman having multiple husbands. So they're already doing that with the black woman. What this is teaching black women is, you know what? You can have it all. But that's not true.
It's not true.
No one could have it all, not even Kobe Brown.
Right.
This is why he's down to one wife.
Yeah, and women are very emotional.
Yeah. So, you know, the gender war sadly continues.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But, you know, yes, we do have to put a stop to this. I know we kind of went off on a tangent because you brought up what Oprah did. I'm just trying to figure out, where was Oprah to condemn this? Where was she?
Right.
Where was she? Where was she to condemn Kobe Brown and condemn the sister right now on TLC, where she got multiple husbands? Where is that?
Yeah.
You said nothing when this white man had 4 wives, but you had a lot to say about Shorty Lowe having seven baby mamas living under his house. Anyway, but I digress. Zacchaeus, let them know where they can reach you, man.
You can reach me on Zacchaeus Music on Instagram. You can reach me on Wayne Backus Gospel on Instagram, also on Facebook, Wayne Backus 167 on Facebook. Also, you can reach me on TikTok, Wayne Backus 3 on TikTok. Yeah.
All right. Y'all can reach me at the Fifth General, Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. We back to doing our weekly thing again. All right, y'all. Sorry for the hiatus, but you know, we had to deal with some life stuff, you know?
Yeah.
It is what it is, you know?
Mm-hmm.
But we here. All right, y'all. This is another episode of Mrs. Z and Fifth. See y'all next time.